Welcome to today's study. Today's study we are looking at the positive action, the armor of God, standing strong in the armor of God, the special equipment that God has given us for offense and defense. We left off last time with the nature of this strength. It is the whole armor of God. Let's read verse 11 and verse 13 of Ephesians chapter 6. Put on the whole armor of God, that he may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that he may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. To be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, withstand in the evil day, we need not part of the armor of God, but the whole armor of God. We notice here that he repeated a few times here, put on the whole armor of God. We need every element of this armor that Paul spoke of, that Paul described, to be able to be strong in the Lord and in the power of God's might. The whole armor of God involves truth, which serves like a belt. It will hold our life together with a sense of direction and purpose. The belt of truth. Verse 14, stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth. We are to have the belt of truth, where Satan is a liar, but the believer whose life is controlled by truth will defeat him. We have seen throughout the book of Ephesians, if we read back up to chapter 4 and 5, that Paul referred to truth, that we are to speak the truth, walk in truth. It is this truth that is our strength. Jesus said in John chapter 8, verse 32 through 34, that the truth will make us free from sin. Reading John chapter 8, verse 32 and through 34. And he shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. They answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, he shall be made free? Jesus answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is a servant of sin. And in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us. Let us run with patience the race that is set before us. And we need righteousness, which guards like a breastplate. Doing that which is good and right will guard our hearts, emotions. Ungodly living brings on emotional guilt. The breastplate of righteousness, verse 14, stand therefore having your loins girded about with truth, and have on the breastplate of righteousness. This piece of the armor, made of metal plates, covered the body from the neck to the waist, both front and back. It symbolized the believer's righteousness. Satan is the accuser, but he cannot accuse a believer who is living a godly life in the power of the Spirit. The life we live either fortifies us against Satan's attacks or makes it easier for him to defeat us. So we will close with these couple pieces of armor, truth and righteousness. So until next time, my friends, be blessed. Make sure you put on the whole armor of God. We need to put it on daily in order to defeat the enemy. Stand strong in God's might. So until next time, my friend, be blessed in Jesus' name.